Hey everybody, it is day 214. It is very sunny. It's actually pretty beautiful out right now. There's a really good breeze, so I'm sorry if you hear that all over the video. And it is warm, but it's not sweltering, so that is nice. I can't see anything. Anyways guys, I hope everybody's keeping up on what is going on. There is a lot of confusion happening right now and a lot of misinformation ultimately to try to harm people and to harm our rights. So, not okay. We all need to band together and be like, not allowed. Like Twitter is banning people's accounts left and right, talking out against COVID, anything that's going on, basically not going with the narrative is being shut down. Not good. I'm seeing constantly across YouTube and across Instagram. I'm not on Twitter, but I'm seeing Twitter accounts through Instagram and other things that are being just shut down. I mean, they're talking about basically if you say anything that isn't for what the mainstream is saying, then you're being, silenced. And guess what, guys? That means freedom of speech is being removed. That means your civil liberties are being taken away. When the Patriot Act got signed in the first place and put through, that was #1 hit to the constitutional rights. Just people didn't realize it because of the way that they did it. But, America hasn't been a democracy really for quite some time. And it's about damn time we all band together and do something about it. Because once your rights are gone, they don't come back. So if you want to be in a country of free, and you want to be patriotic, and you want to be with people who are free thinkers and able to have a true, debate, because that's what our country's supposed to be about, then we got to get our shit together, everybody. As it is right now, nobody's really talking about it, but ultimately we're in a civil war on the cyber side. They're shutting people's mouths. They're shutting your ability to think for yourself. They're hiding things. No. There's no reason, no matter what you say, should be being removed from the internet, especially if your narrative is basically just questioning what's being said. That's what we're supposed to do. We're supposed to question things if they don't make sense. That's what America was based on. The idea of being able to have a civil debate. So this whole concept of everything needs to be PC, that's real fucking dangerous. And here's a reality check, and I don't mean this negatively towards anybody. If your opinion is different, that's fine. But the reality is that if you, consider yourself to be socialist or communist, or you think that those are the best ideals, I totally understand why. I used to similarly feel, not exactly that way, but very close on the socialist side of things. I kind of thought they had a bit of a better idea going on. But then I started really looking at things, and that's ultimately not the truth. And the people that are in those countries, I'm actually talking to quite a few of them over Instagram and over YouTube and these different platforms that I stayed off of for a very long time. And they're scared. They want to be here. They think Americans have a better chance of ultimately defeating this and standing up for ourselves. Because guess what? America is the only country that is like the way that it is the way that it is. Even though our democracy has been shat on, to say the least, we still are the most free out of everybody, relatively speaking. And so those people are kind of depending on us to get our shit together, to help them get their shit together, because they're way not in the spot to do it, and we're getting very dangerously close as well. And the thing is that if you want to go if you want your country to be socialist, then stop doing the same dumb shit and go move to a socialist country. Don't try to turn the one country that is technically a democracy, and sort of, but what it's supposed to be, into a socialistic country. No, go to a socialistic country. It's the same thing I said, and I don't mean this offensively to any New Yorkers out there, but all the New Yorkers that moved down to Florida decided Florida can't be tiny little houses in the South anymore. It needs to be giant ugly condos and a vacation resort, and they refer to it as Little New York and the 7th precinct or borough or whatever the term is, I don't remember. Like, this was my home. This is not mini New York, this is Florida, okay? It's supposed to be spread out land and swamps and heat that sucks your soul and little beach houses and things. Not like beaches and everybody's on the beach, but it's in cute little, houses. Now everything are these giant ugly ass condos. Traffic's insane. Everybody's rude. Southern hospitality is totally out the window. And I mean, I'm not putting that directly on New Yorkers. There's other people here, but for the most part, it was a lot of big city New York people that came down and decided they wanted to see big city New York somewhere hot rather than cold. Bullshit. You come to a place to get away from the place you were in, so you respect the place you went to and what it offers you. You don't try to manipulate it and change it and mold it into where you came from. You obviously left that place for a reason. So that goes the same for here. So screw all you guys trying to turn this into some crazy communist socialist country. If you want that, go to a country that offers that. I'm not saying that shittily. I mean that realistically. I want to be able to live in a democracy. Well, I can't get that anywhere else. So, you know, you got to do one of those things where basically you have to stand up for your damn rights. Get off the pot, everybody. We got to work together because shit is getting scary. Go do your research. I don't mean this meanly. I don't mean this aggressively. It's how I feel. So if you feel differently, that's fine. We can debate because that's what this country's supposed to be about. Being able to have civil discourse, you know? So I hope everybody's taking care of themselves. I hope you're paying attention to what's going on. And I hope you're questioning the fucking narrative because some of these people, they're dangerous and they've done some disgusting, inhumane things and we need to figure this shit out and fix it before it is too late. By no means am I saying that America is perfect. It is not. But when you try to go and turn your country into like a socialist or a communist-esque country, you're taking even more power out of the people's hands. And that's ultimately what our biggest problem is. We lost the power because we allowed lobbyists and giant corporations and conglomerates to take everything over and to make all these fear-driven decisions, you know, as in fear for us, not for them, where they make oodles of money off of lots of people suffering. So the reality is we have to stop that.